Mark the 2-year anniversary of Janessa's murder. Atlanta News First uncovering another murder in Piedmont Park from 14 years ago. It still remains unsolved tonight, and that family wants answers. Atlanta News First Tori Cooper speaking exclusively with the victim's sister about what it's been like trying to find closure for over a decade.
And I just miss him, miss talking to him, miss hugging him. You know, I just miss him terribly.
For Sharon Batista, her brother, Patrick Boland, was her shining light.
I cannot even begin to describe the pain that I feel when I look at my brother's picture, his smiling face and just his warmth.
Sharon would often visit Patrick in Atlanta. She lives more than 780 miles west of the city. Despite the distance, Piedmont Park for her is a dark place that haunts her family every day. 14 years ago, Patrick was found stabbed to death in the park.
I want people out there to realize that even after 14 years, the pain is still immense.
Patrick's apartment showed signs that he left abruptly. His sister believes he was meeting someone here in the park, but who exactly remains a mystery.
Who would try to do this to your brother?
That is the million-dollar question. And I would give almost everything that I have right now to find that answer.
Like in the murder of Katie Janess, investigators had very few suspect leads.
While surveying the crime scene, noticed that there were some cameras in the immediate vicinity within the park.
Former Atlanta Police Homicide Commander and current South Fulton Police Chief Keith Meadows was one of the lead investigators on the case, and he remembers that night vividly.
Unfortunately, our canvas didn't yield much in the way of leads, and at that time, we learned that the cameras in the park were not working properly.
There wasn't an answer at all really about the cameras because they weren't working, and there may not be a good answer for that question.
More than a decade later, Sharon lives with guilt. She feels she hasn't done enough to get answers as to who murdered her brother.
I know that I haven't done enough to push for someone to reopen the case because the pain sometimes is unbearable.
She's hoping by speaking out for the first time, new answers will come to light despite this dark memory, not just for her brother, but for Katie too.
I think it's worth reopening right now and taking a stronger look at the case and the physical evidence that did exist at that time.
There's that 1% of cold cases that are solved, and I'm hoping and pray every day that his case is among those, that 1%.
In both the murder of Katie Janess and Patrick Boland, the cameras in Piedmont Park were not working. But it's important to note that last year, the city spent $40 million installing more than 30 additional new surveillance cameras here in the park. And now those cameras are linked up to the Atlanta Police Department's video integration system. Reporting in Midtown tonight, I'm Tori Cooper, Atlanta News First.
We will continue to update you on any developments in this investigation. Download the free Atlanta News First app to get the details sent directly to your smartphone.